Other civilizations did the same thing. They had shoes. They had baby stuff for their babies and stuff to wear the same way. Okay. That trapper or anybody, soldiers, matches were very expensive. They used the wooden stick matches, very expensive, hard to come by and expensive. So if you was traveling, range rider or anybody, you would have carried a match safe. So you kept your matches in there to keep them dry, to keep them from getting broke. If they got wet, you was out there trying to beat a couple rocks together to get a spark going. So you took care of your matches. On that note of the matches, nails were really expensive too, the square nails. They were very expensive, and people used them very sparingly, and that's how they got their name, 16 penny and 8 penny and whatever, because that's what they actually cost, was 16 pennies and 8 pennies and whatnot when they bought them. But they was very hard to very expensive and hard to come by.
Unless you're a blacksmith, I guess.
Well, yeah, he could have made his own then that way, right? That very well could be. I don't know, maybe some of you have some of this. Mourning jewelry, as in mourning the passing of a loved one. This happens to be a watch chain made with grandma's hair, great-grandma's hair. But they wore pocket watches back then instead of wristwatches, and they made all kinds of jewelry with the hair. This just happens to be the watch chain made with the hair, and they called it mourning jewelry because it was a way of mourning that person in the past and keeping them with you.
I do it now.
You still make mourning jewelry?
Yeah, I mean with hair, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a lost art, I would say, probably.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost. And you have to have long hair, because you have to fold it in half.
Okay, it depends on what I'm guessing whatever you're doing with it, but
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So on the hair, this is a hair thinner. So I'm sure some of the grade school kids, a few of them have heard about thinning the hair, but the ladies thin their hair occasionally. So this is a hair thinner, an old hair thinner.